It is 8:45 in the evening on a Friday. It happens to be the 22nd of February 2019, and I'm sitting here drinking a glass of wine. Wine that cost me $3 a bottle. And why am I telling you this? Because sometimes things that are cheap, and this is dirt cheap, are not bad. This $3 bottle of wine, for example, is as good as some very expensive wine. Okay, I'm pushing it a little bit. It's not as good as really expensive wine. It's very pleasant wine. I like it. It's great. $3 a bottle, and this makes this glass like 37 cents. That's fantastic. That's a good deal. So why am I telling you this? Well, because there is a pair of headphones, was a pair of headphones, is kind of a pair of headphones on the internets called the Philips SHP 9500s. They were released by Philips several years ago, and then discontinued shortly thereafter, after the internet and people who are audiophiles and want to be audiophiles got a hold of it, and they started saying that this 9500 is amazing, it's fantastic. This 9500s headphones competes with headphones that are priced at up to $300. There were some comments on thread saying that the 9500s should be your only pair of headphones if you ever buy them, and you should not consider buying anything until it's over $1,500. So basically saying this pair of headphones, the 9500s, is the perfect pair of headphones from $0 all the way up to $1,500. That's excessive. I would not give much credit, if any, to a comment of that nature. So the 9500s, why am I talking about it? Because it's hard to find the 9500s. It's discontinued. It's been discontinued for a while. Every once in a while, they'll pop up on eBay. They'll pop up on Newegg. On Amazon, there's a long-standing list of 9500s, but they also fluctuate in price. A couple of weeks ago, I came across an Amazon listing for 9500s going for $250. On eBay, it was $250. So it comes in waves. People who are selling it on Amazon are also selling it on eBay, and so they're controlling the market. Today, I was kind of interested in trying to look again for the 9500s just to see if I could find it at a reasonable price. I wasn't sure if I wanted it as a used headphone, not for something like this that's discontinued, and Philips just simply does not support. I guess you could say the same thing about my D2000s. They're discontinued, but the thing with the D2000s is that they're considered a classic headphone by audiophiles, and there are individuals in the audiophile community that make a living and have a passion for repairing and refurbishing older headphones, especially Denons. So if some sort of mishap were to happen, I hope it doesn't, but if it were to happen, then I could send it to those individuals to fix. I have no such guarantee with Philips discontinued 9500s. So that's why I didn't want it used. But I was able to find it on Newegg, brand new, for $70. This pair of headphones originally cost about $60. So a $10 markup for brand new after it's discontinued, that's not bad. I am willing to do that, especially since they're giving me free shipping. So I thought about it for a couple of hours, and I said to myself, hey, look, man, you've been looking for this for a long time. You finally found it at the right price, free shipping, reputable seller with a return policy. Why would you not do it? And that's exactly right. I finished dinner tonight, got myself a glass of wine, and I said, done. And I just bought it. And I'm glad I did, because I didn't realize that there were only 3 before I purchased it. So now there are two left on Newegg. The original price on Newegg is $160. $160 for this pair of headphones that originally cost $60. It's a $100 markup. Why? Because they are in such demand. You save $90 right now. I save $90 right now. Thank you very much. 56%, they say. Sale ends in 4 days on Monday. I doubt that this sale will last that long, since there are only 2 left. And I think that's what it means. 2 new from $69.99. I think that once these 2 are gone, the sale ends automatically. But there's a lot about these pair of headphones that give me a little pause. Acoustic open back architecture. Yeah, these are open open-backed headphones, 50 millimeter neodymium speaker drivers, superior hi-fi sound, high-res audio certified. That doesn't really mean anything. It's just a gimmick thing. It's a marketing thing. High-res audio certified means nothing. Breathable ear cushions, yeah. Double-layered headband cushion, yeah. Steel headband for strength and durability, yeah. It seems that everybody who's had these headphones, the vast majority of people who've had these headphones, I should say, have commented these are very, very comfortable. Probably the most comfortable pair of headphones that these people have had. There are some YouTube celebrities, I guess, reviewers who have $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 headphones, and they have commented that these Philips are as comfortable as the most expensive headphone they have, or more. And they will say things like the 9500s are the most comfortable headphones in their lineup, which is refreshing. That a $60 headphone, and I'm gonna refer to this as a $60 headphone because that's what it sold for when it was actually in production. I am not going to refer to this as a $160 headphone or even a $70 headphone. The $60 headphone, the fact that it is able to be, that it was manufactured to be much more comfortable, or happened to be much more comfortable than any other headphone on the market, is spectacular. It's either happenstance and lucky one at that, or it was well engineered enough, and the engineers knew that this is exactly what a headphone should feel like. Angle drivers, great. Detachable cable. That's the thing that gives me excitement. I am looking forward to having a detachable cable on this because I intend to use this as a gaming headphone, if for nothing else. I have my Monoprice Retros, which I reviewed previously, and I really like them. They're very, very comfortable, but I've noticed that the clamp on them after about 2 to 3 hours gets a little bit irritating. It's not overwhelming by any stretch. I certainly have had headphones that like Beats, the original Beats Pros or whatever they were, the big metal alloy. Let me find it if I can, so Beats headphones original. Why is it all in caps? These Monster Beats, the original Monster Beats Pro. I bought these at a Fry's Electronics. They were on sale, and they were heavy, they were clampy, they hurt my ears, they hurt my head, they gave me a headache, they sounded terrible. I sold these within a couple of months. So it's not this. It's not this. So what was I talking about? I completely forgot what I was talking about. It's irrelevant. Everything I said still stands. Let's move on. This is why I should stop going to other websites. All right, so if you go to YouTube, as I did for months, by the way, there are plenty of reviewers here, people who commented about the Z reviews, for example, Zeos. I watch his videos daily, many times a day, and he is the reason why I am in debt today. He is the reason, and I blame him. But he reviewed this headphone 3 years ago, and he loved it. He modded it, and he modded it to this. If you can see it, this thing here, he modded it to that atrocity. Other people have not gone to such extremes. There are some modifications that people have talked about, such as putting these new pads. You'd have to rip off the original pads because the original pads are glued on. This is something that I might actually do once I have a chance to wear my pair of headphones when they come in next week. eBay has this pair of headphones listed from anywhere between $110 to, wait for it, $450. This person, this company, whatever it is that's selling this particular pair, is labeled undoubtable deals. I seriously doubt this deal. $450 or make your best offer. My best offer would be $60. Thank you very much. This is outrageous. Undoubtable deals. 100% positive feedback. $41 for 12 months. Great. So after the first 2 months, I'll stop paying because that's what these headphones are worth. No, this is just silly. Buy it now for $110, pre-owned. Take a look at this. This is, what's the condition notes here? Condition is very good used. Yeah. So look, $110 and you can buy brand new for $70 at Newegg. At least I did. Newegg tends to have a sale on these headphones every once in a while. On the forums, it seemed as if Newegg will get a bunch of these headphones maybe once or twice a year, and then just sell them at $150 or $250, and then have this flash sale, and you just have to be cognizant of it. And there's this one for $38 bid, about a day left. Great shape, work properly, no scratches. Yeah, so I would bid on this. Like, I would definitely bid on something like this. They seem to be in excellent condition. Clearly, this person has taken physically good care of them, and how the drivers are, whether there's anything wrong with the drivers, who knows. But you know what? I would probably trust this individual a lot more than undoubtable deals. But you kind of get the idea, right? This is what people are selling the headphones for. And if you were lucky enough to find a lot, meaning a bunch of these headphones dirt cheap, right? Let's say you're in China one day and there's a truck full of these headphones and they're going to be sold, and you happen to finagle with the person who's driving that truck, and you're able to buy the truckload for $100, buy it, and then go on eBay and then sell it for $80 a pair. Not the $450. Where are you, Mr. $450? Right here. Not for the sponsored $450. Sponsored, ladies and gentlemen. But for $80. And then I think people will jump at a chance to buy them. But that's never going to happen because that's a fantasy. On Amazon, these things go for about, it looks like $90. They're older, newer brethren, the X2s. Younger brethren? Yeah, younger brethren, the X2s. I think are still being manufactured by Philips. They go for $300. I do have a pair of these. I got them for $220, shipped from China. It's going to be an unboxing and review of that eventually. And then, there's the beloved retro somewhere. My beloved retros are here somewhere. Maybe. Anyway, so here are all the reviews that you can find on eBay regarding the 9500s. 4.5 to 5 stars, 4.6 total user reviews. And I think that's a lot to live up to. When I get them, I'll have a chance to review them, and hopefully it lives up to the hype. If this $60 pair of headphones is as good as, say, a $300 pair of headphones, and I would know because I have I have a couple of $300 pair of headphones, then I would say, yeah, absolutely. If you have a chance to find it for $60 brand new, you should think about purchasing it, if that's what you want to do, if you're even inclined towards doing that. But if it's like it's a $60 pair of headphones that's really good for things up to $150, I would say, if you save up a little bit more, you'll find something for $200 that's probably a little bit better, at least better build quality, and you may want to do that instead. Personally, I'm looking forward to having these headphones, using them, reviewing them, and to giving you my take, because obviously there's not enough people here on the internet giving you their take, right?